Everyone, this is Utsav Pandya and you are watching Nucleus Node. So today in part 3 of video call application series, we are going to discuss about Django channels, what is the concept of it, how to implement it in our project, and what is its use case. Also, we will move further in our project with with setting up consumer.py file and routing.py files. Okay, and along with that, we will also define static and templates folders in our project. So let's begin, everyone. So let's first make templates folder and statics folder. We will make our templates folder in collab. Okay, so templates templates folder, and in here we will first make a chat folder, and in there we'll make our main.html file. Okay, so chat folder, and in here we will make our main.html file. Okay, fine. Now let's have our boilerplate. First make it HTML instead of Django HTML, and yes, we have our boilerplate ready. Give it a title, video call application. Okay, fine. Now let's make a static folder. So static folder will be in project directory. Make sure that the static folder will contain our CSS and JS files. So let's make two folders. One is for CSS and the another one is for JS, and its respective files style.css, and another folder main.js. No, I did not want this extension. Right. Okay. Now, static folder that we have made here, we also have to configure it in our settings.py file of project. Okay. And that's why let's configure it in our settings.py file. We have to configure everything built outside in our settings.py file. So static files underscore dirs, and os dot path dot join base dir, and the folder name static. Okay, base dir means the location of our project directly, and it will connect with this static folder that we just created. Okay, and make sure to import os. Okay, right up here. Yes. Okay, so templates and statics folders have been created, and it has also been configured. Okay, so our static and templates file have been configured. Now let's move on to Django channels. Okay, so what are Django channels? Django channels are useful for multiple reasons. First of all is that if you want to use long running connections in your site, for example WebSockets, MQTT, right, then Django channels are much more useful. Okay, if you want to use HTTP, that's still well and good. Okay, but HTTP does not it ends after that request and response, right? But with WebSockets and MQTT, they are alive. Okay, until the one of two peer are not terminated, right? So for such protocols also, Django channels are very much useful. So first, it can be used for asynchronous and synchronous programming, and the other is that you can use different protocols inside the Django channels also, right? And that makes your site very robust, and it gives a different dimension to your site. So this is Django channels documentation, and let's move on to this installation part. In this, you will get this. Okay, put this in your terminals, and you will have Django channels in your on your PC, right? And also in the installed apps, write this DAPHNE definite. Okay, and then you have to just copy paste this. Okay, and Where is my ASGI? All right, so just paste that out here. Okay, we have this protocol type router, get ASGI application. Okay, all right. We will also have to import URL router. Okay, as we are going to work with WebSocket. Okay, we have this URL router. Okay, protocol type router, right? And now from channels.auth we will import auth middleware stack, auth middleware stack. Okay, here comes the suggestions are really important for coding purpose. So channels.auth, all middleware stack has been imported, and yeah, we will need, just like for views we have urls.py file. For Django channels we will need routings.py file. Okay, and from that routings we will provide our Django channels as a routing for our WebSocket connections. All right, so let's have that routings file, no, not in the project directory but in this call application. All right, yeah, roting routing.py, routings.py. Okay, yes. Now in here we will first import that re path. Okay, so from dot path import, oh sorry, that's not path, django dot urls import re path. Okay, and web socket underscore url patterns, and okay, uh, let's not give this path first let's make a consumers.py file, consumers.py file. Okay, and in here we will develop one class known as a chat consumer. Okay, and pass, right, go to routings.py file and import that consumer over here from dot import consumer. So from dot import consumers. Okay, and it is consumers dot chat consumer dot as ASGI. All right, so our routings has been done, and in consumers.py there is something we need, but first let's finish configuring this asgi.py file. Okay, now in here let's import our that routing call app.routing routings. Okay, call app.routings, not from but it's just import. Yes, import call app.routings, and now let's give WebSocket, and in this WebSocket we'll first provide this auth middleware stack. Yes, and in that we will give our URL router. All right, and now add those call app in consumers.py file. We will first import Django channels WebSocket. Okay, so from channels dot generic dot, see, we immediately got this option of WebSocket. Now we will import a sync WebSocket consumer. All right, and now we will use this, and we will inherit this async WebSocket consumer into our chat consumer. Okay, and just like this we have done setup of consumers. We have done setting up our routings.py file and asgi.py file. Okay, now in the next videos, we will move ahead in our consumers and our main.js file also. Stay tuned to it. Thank you.